Hello my viewers and welcome back to the Arsenal DB channel. As you're wondering, you're probably thinking like, oh, what's going on right here? This is my new little, kind of like a talk show a little bit. Kind of like I used to do with Arsenal TV, but this is Arsenal Live. I'm back with it. I'm going to be consistent with this one. I've gotten the, what's the name? Like the energy. And I gotten like, more topics to talk about. And I'm going to do more stuff with this. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening. So never mind topics. The other ones I keep trying to do, like focus on too much stuff and try to do stuff like that. But this one's gonna be just natural with it. So like when I see topics like sports, music, movies, anything, pop culture stuff, or hey, maybe sometimes politics. You never know what could happen on this thing. But I'm gonna try to talk about that and try to discuss it. But today we're talking about the Arsenal Doyle Butler. We're talking about me, so you guys can get to know me. First thing first. My guy right here. We're gonna talk about goals in life. My goals in life. Right now I'm 19 years old, but by the time this video upload, I will still be 19 probably, but I'm turning 20 on August the 4th. Today is July the 31st, so yeah. I'm still very young, guys. But my dream is to become a pro wrestler. I want to start pro wrestling training. We're supposed to do it this year, but COVID happened, so I didn't get a chance to do the job stuff and save money up, but I've been saving money up still. I'm going to try to start next year to do pro wrestling training so I can get on the scene, independent scene, so I can start working and start get my road to the Hall of Fame one day. That's a big goal of mine. Most of my goals are like 3 set ones, and they're like goals within goals. So like I want to be a pro wrestler, and I want to be not just a pro wrestler, just a guy that we call himself a pro wrestler. I want to be a successful pro wrestler, Hall of Fame pro wrestler, and hopefully one day I can open up my own like wrestling school when I get to that level. Now, that's thinking far ahead. I'm just telling you the goals within a goal. But hopefully I can open up my own wrestling school in the future and like train a new generation of wrestlers and stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome. So look out. One day you might see the Arsenal DB on your TV screen. Well, you're going to see the Arsenal DB on your TV screen. So look out one day. Look out. Another goal of mine is writing graphic novels. I always found the joy in writing. I love writing in class, like when we was in school. I love writing stories, especially the ones you create from scratch. You just create out of the blue. I can always create stuff. If I see them videos, I see like create different concepts, different ideas. It's like taking stuff and just spinning it. I'm very good at like just creating stuff and stuff like that. I started my graphic novel, the first one I ever wrote. I started it back in 2015, 2016. But I was thinking, I'm like now I got the final story I want to do now. Everything like kind of like out, but you gotta write, you gotta draw the pictures because it's a graphic novel, not just a regular novel. So a graphic novel, you have to draw images for the scenes and stuff like that, kind of like a comic book strip type thing, but a little different, a little more like serious looking and a little more like in depth into it. But I've been working on it since 2015. I won't say the title name, but I don't want the title name to get stolen or nothing. But if you was on my channel at the beginning, you probably seen a snippet of it. Like I showed a long time ago. I deleted it off there now, so not on there anymore. But one day you see it. It's gonna be a good graphic novel. I'm working on now on, and some other 2. I have ideas from those 2, and it's one, and actually other 3. And I hold 4 fingers up because I was counting the other one too, just in case. I'm not a count, guys. But one of them has a character I made when I was in 6th grade. Like if I was ever a superhero, Marcus D. Butler know what I'm talking about. What character it is. I was in 6th grade. Like I always made myself as a superhero, so I created that type of story. And I finally got the. Sometimes you gotta revamp stuff. Like when you get like a story that you want to do, then you gotta switch it up like that. I finally got the right origin story. I finally got the stuff, and I feel like it'd be like a good thing like to expand on. And the goal within that goal is to one day like get the graphic novels published and stuff. My aunt has a little thing where she can publish books and stuff like that, so I just go through her probably. But when I get the graphic novels published, then I'll hope they one day turn to an animated series. All of them would be awesome to turn to an animated series. Most of the ones like that I love to do like cause I write down most of my graphic novels like the ideas came from my dream. I had a dream and I looked it up on Google. I was like, none of this stuff ever popped up and all like that, and I was looking around and stuff like that, and like it just like I have dreams of like different dreams. I write my dreams down, the good ones. I write the good ones down, not the ones that's like don't make no sense or nothing, like goofy ones. I write the good ones down, and I try to like twist them and turn them into like a story. So I have like some little short story things I'm gonna write too. That I wrote some out a little bit here and there. I might reveal those on the channel one day, but I like to make those stories. So an animated series with like you just doing like shorts and stuff like that. That'd be cool too. I'll take it. If one of them become an animated series or all of them, I try to like make my own like little thing. That's another goal within a goal, like to one day like have my own animated series or live action series for one of them in particular. One of the graphic novels in particular would be perfect live action series. So that's my goals right there too. And and have a and maybe one day open an animation studio. Animation studio so I can like animate more stuff and like different companies like that. That'd be like something I do in the past. You know, I want to be a pro wrestler, but you can do other stuff. You know, I've seen people be in movies, people do music and stuff like that on the side, and like that. I want to be a pro wrestler, but like, you know, you can't rap. You're gonna be a wrestler forever. So like, you have something else too. Like the animation stuff is like, and writing and graphic novel stuff is like some favorite thing to do. So I like to do that and love to do that really. So yeah, and I love to be in a movie too. Like if I was like in a movie or a TV show, series or something like that, I would definitely take that. Another goal within mine is what you're watching right now, YouTube. To get the YouTube channel booming. You know, I created my YouTube channel in 2019, at the end of 2019. So 2020, then 2021 now. So I basically had it for like, let's see, I had the end of 2019. So 2020 was a whole year, and 2021. So basically 2 years. You can only say 2 years, half of 2 years, like that. And right now we have 43 subscribers, something like that. And we get some views here and there. Sometimes I get like 100 views, sometimes I get this and like that. But we gotta get it booming, we gotta get more stuff. I don't know if I gotta get to some ad stuff. I just gotta that stuff work a little more, get more depth. But I want my channel, Genesis channel, Marcus D. Butler channel, like one day in the future to be 100K plus. And then maybe we'll work our way to the meal and stuff like that, because we have a lot of good ideas, but you know, those gonna be accomplished until you get to that channel booming. But I like something like I might can do wrestling training now because the fundings. But one day, but next year hopefully. But and like writing graphic novel stuff, like doing that, working on that, and working on the YouTube. I can do that right now. So I'm gonna try to stay with the grind. I'm gonna try to upload like 5 days of the week, 5 days of the week. Try to spread the message and share my stuff and try to get it out there, try to get it booming. I always take it seriously, but sometimes I take like breaks off and like don't take it like as serious as much. But now I'm gonna just like get to it and stay with the grind, try to get it boomed up. And I'm trying to stream on like Twitch and stuff too. How like just get our stuff out there. Just doing different stuff and doing different things and being creative. So hopefully my channel, my cousin channel, and our joint channel together can boom up there too, and it'd be awesome. So those are my goals in life, what I want to do, and the stuff I want to like pursue in life, and the things I'm interested in life. So yeah, I want to do all those things I listed. I want to do those one day, like that, or most of them one day. But at least the main part of the goal is the pro wrestling, the writing graphic novels, and publishing it successfully, and getting YouTube successful. At least the main part of the goal, I want to do that for sure in life. The next part of the video is gonna be me telling you about myself. You know, my top 5 favorite things. So we're gonna have so like really just like entertainment things really. So I got my top 5 movies. Top 5 movies. I don't know if you guys watched the Speaking Out. We haven't did Speaking Out forever. On the not ACT channel. It was on the ACT channel at first. We haven't did nothing on the Genesis channel yet. But, well, we did some stuff on the Genesis channel, like some group stuff. We haven't did the real deal stuff yet. But I think I talked about top 5 on there before. But I'm gonna say it again on here. My top 5 favorite movies, in no particular order: Spider-Man 2. What more to say? Like Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite ones. Peter had the struggle of losing his power. His powers like not being connected with his powers too much, and I thought Octopus was an amazing villain and stuff like that. And the way he like the way the stuff was and stuff like that. He had like Peter struggled with relationship stuff a little bit like that. He had a lot of different stuff happening. So I like that one a lot. My second favorite movie is Star Wars: A New Hope. I love Star Wars: A New Hope. One of my favorite ones. You know, like basically like bringing it to like the story and stuff like that is awesome. I love Rogue One too, but that's what I'm gonna mention. Empire Strikes Back, love that one too. I love most of Star Wars. People hate on the new Star Wars, but I like the Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. I like those. Rise of Skywalker it was alright, but I wish it was better because to me, The Last Jedi was better than Rise of Skywalker and stuff like that. Another favorite movie of mine is Captain America: Civil War. That one was just perfect, kind of like the comic books when it's like united we stand, divided we fall, and they start going against each other and stuff like that. You see them video games before, stuff like that, like on the Marvel Alliance 2, like in the old days. You see on that game, they go against each other, Iron Man and Cap, stuff like that. Like they want to whip the government, like trying to do stuff a different way. Some one of them saying like, why should we be on standby when people need the help? We should just be on go. So like they both have they both are correct in certain ways and certain things like that. So they make the movie good. Like they like conflicting over each other and stuff like that. And then the battles and stuff in the movie is awesome. Everything is perfect in that movie. Winter Soldier is another honorable mention. That was awesome. And everything like those movies right there, probably some of the best ones in the MCU. Top 5 really, top 5. Another favorite movie of mine is Just Mercy. Just Mercy is a movie that Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx was in. When I first went to the movie theater, I went to see it. I was like, I don't know if this movie gonna be like real good. You know, like it was about like something real life story and about kind of the racial stuff and all that type of stuff like that. But like they did it perfectly. They didn't give you too much, but like, you feel like they make people in the movie theater feel uncomfortable or something like that. Or they didn't give like too less, something like that. They had everything just right, and it like painted the picture. I started with like the real story. They painted stuff perfectly, and the movie was awesome. The movie was amazing in my opinion. And it became one of my favorite movies. I've seen the movie probably like 4 times. It became one of my favorite movies because the way it is, like one like a realistic movie. Like most times I always see like something come from a comic book or something that's like just made up from sci-fi world or something like that, or like Middle Earth stuff. But that one right there is like actually one of my favorite ones, like to be like a realistic, a real life movie that actually, event that actually happened. That was one of my favorite ones, like ever. Another favorite movie of mine is Iron Man 3. I ain't gotta say too much about Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 is amazing. I love it from start to finish. You know, it showed more of Tony outside the suit, you know, stuff like that. Outside his armor, and played more into like him as himself, and how he like maneuver through and fighting gets high and stuff like that. I like how he had all the suits at the end come out and stuff like that. It was awesome. So I love Iron Man 3. I love Iron Man 1 too. Iron Man 2, not so much. But Iron Man 1 and 3, I love those the most. Honorable mentions, Harry Potter movies are awesome. You know, got the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone? I think it's Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone, got the Prisoner of Azkaban. Got the, I might say out of order though. No, we got Philosopher's Stone, Secret Chambers, Prisoner of Azkaban. It's in the Goblet Fire. I think it's the 5th one. Half-Blood Prince. You got the definitely Hallows 1 and 2. I'm missing one though. I think I'm missing one. Yeah, I might have missed one. But yeah, I missed one. But that's a story for a different time. But I like the Harry Potter movies. I like the all Star Wars movies really. Rogue One is a good one. I already mentioned that earlier. Lord of the Rings movies, you know, Twin Tower one. That one go hard. I like that one. All of them go hard, but one of my favorite ones. And Fast and Furious movies, 1 through 5. I get a 1 through 5. I like that. I like those the most. Then after that, you know, 6 is cool, and the other ones are cool too, like that. But if y'all seen Fast and Furious 9, man, I didn't like that one too much. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make any sense at all. But I guess they're just doing it now for the money, really. But yeah, that's my favorite favorite movies right there. Moving on to favorite anime. Favorite animes. I ain't gonna say too much with this because I already answered the question before. On the Speaking Out video for favorite animes is probably definitely Dragon Ball Z. Not particular order. Well, actually particular order for sure. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Inuyasha, Saint Seiya, and Cowboy Bebop. Can't go wrong with that. Honorable mention for me, I love the King of the Fist of the North Star movie. The original movie that they had. I haven't finished watching the series thing yet, but I love the Fist of the North Star. I love the classic animes a lot. I love the Ghost in the Shell movie, stuff like that. I love My Academia, Seven Deadly Sins, One Punch Man. I love those. I love Tokyo Ghoul original, not the little spin-off RE stuff. Sword Online, I liked it to a certain point in the story got a little weird. And then I like it though overall. You know, Sword Online, like the original series thing. The Def Gun series wasn't that bad. Actually, I like that one a little bit too. And some other animes too. I just can't think of the top of my head because I have a long list. Ushio and Tora. I don't know if you've seen that before. Like do like the cursed spear things like that. Anime. Of course, Beyblade, the original Beyblades, and the Beyblade Metal Fusion stuff too. Those and some other stuff. Everybody loves Pokemon. Everyone loves Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe so. If you don't like Yu-Gi-Oh, then something's wrong. But it's a lot of stuff though that I like. But I mostly find interest in the classic anime. So my top 5 is Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Inuyasha, Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac, and Cowboy Bebop. Can't go wrong with that. Oh yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is cool too. I didn't finish watching the full thing of that, but maybe I should finish that. It's cool too. But moving on to the next, we have my top 5 favorite games. I answered this before. Most of the questions I answered already before, but I haven't seen on this channel. So my top 5 favorite games. Number 1, I'm gonna do it in order. Number 1 is Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, I play Resident Evil 4 way too much. Like the past 2 months I haven't played it as much. I played it in month, but like I be playing more like on a consistent basis, like consistently. Like I beat the game so many times on GameCube. I beat it on PlayStation 2. I beat it on Xbox One now, so like that. And I've been going crazy. I haven't got a Series X yet because I can't find one. They have a Series S everywhere. This is off subject, but they have Series S everywhere. But then I have the Series X. Not too many places. And they do have it. It's like a resale price, like maybe I give you a buy for $1,200 and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, man. You don't want an all digital console. But back to the topic. Resident Evil 4, I cannot. This game right here is my favorite game. I believe it's like a top 10 game of all time. The storyline is just perfect, and the game is just so exciting to keep you engaged the whole time, and you never get bored from it. I've beaten this game more times than I can count. I've beaten this game on regular, I've beaten this game on pro, did everything. The Ada story, the other Ada story, mercenary stuff. Let's do everything because the game is just so fun. The game, you can never get tired of Resident Evil 4. I never get tired of, well, I might get tired of hearing, Leon, help! But other than that, I did not get tired of Resident Evil 4. I play that game constantly, non-stop. You know all the little tricks, you know everything. Like, it's sad when you play it, you know the noise they're gonna make, and you know what they're gonna say, and you know where they're gonna come out from. I played it so much, I know that stuff. So yeah, I love Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 is one of the best. Another game, the second one is Tomb Raider, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, because there's a lot of Tomb Raider. I like Tomb Raider Underworld. I like the Legend of Tomb Raider. I like Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, and I love the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. If I had to choose one, I said Shadow of the Tomb Raider because the newer style, the way they revamped it, and made it cool. I beat that game so many times too. Well, probably like 4 or 5 times. That's a lot of times though. That game is a little lengthy. I beat that game 5 times. It's just the story mode is just amazing, and the way they got the graphics, and now they got a little upscale graphic one too. You never go wrong with Tomb Raider. So I love Tomb Raider. My favorite game series right there. Another one is Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure. Now, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, basically, they're not the same game, but you know, like, it's basically it's a sequel to the thing. I love those games. Like, the soundtrack alone is better. It makes the game 10 times better. The soundtrack, and that's the stuff you can do with the Chaos Baby stuff, and you run through the city, you're ready to go. The train is leaving for Station Square and stuff like that, and you get to the little part with Knuckles and stuff like that, and all that stuff. That game is fun. Then it came out with the Sonic Adventure 2, the battle one. That was awesome. You can be Shadow and stuff like that, and be the bad guys, they can be the good guys, you do the story modes and stuff like that, and you get the Shadow and Sonic fight. They fall in the little jungle thing, then they fought like close to the end and stuff, and then they team up and stuff like that, and Super Sonic and Super Shadow and stuff like that. Basically, like you know, the show like that was basically the same thing. Like it is fun playing Sonic Adventure. You can never get bored playing Sonic Adventure 1 or 2. Another one of mine is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Well, Tenkaichi in general, really, but 2 is the one I played the most. Like that's when I had the most. I played 3 recorders too, but 2 when I had the most. I had it for the longest. That's why I said 2. I still have it in my room too. Well, I think it's my aunt house. Yeah, they borrowed it one time. But Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi, Budokai Tenkaichi, let's say that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is one of the favorite ones. I love that game. Like if I ever had an opportunity to make a game, like I was making a game, like I had like from my graphic novel or something like that, like an opportunity like that, I would definitely use the creators that made the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi game. Like they actually be in depth and actually use stuff like you press like we play on PlayStation 2 all the time. You press like square, down, triangle, get up in the air and do different combos to be able to move like freely like that and be able to dodge and block and and you can like block and you can move with the block and like block the areas they strike in that. You can like strike in different places and do a blast and stuff and transforming and wait to the thing. Probably can just like the game made it was like. Not even like you play, they made it with like it was like not just like crazy, like just one button mashing like the full time. It had like maybe 2 or 3 buttons you press, something like that. But it was like it felt like more in depth, it felt like more funner style like a game. And I love Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series. I was hoping one day they make a Budokai Tenkaichi 4. You know, we watch the mods on YouTube and stuff. I hope one day they make one, hopefully. Cause that'd be a dream come true. Moving on to the next game is Sonic Generations. And that's what I said. Sonic Generations is one of the best ones. The way they revamped the stages and changed the stages and made them like newer style. And then some stages that wasn't even in the old game, the platform style Sonic, they revamped it and made it to like those, like to fit those, like the platform style, which was cool. And like Sonic Generations, I play that on a consistent basis too a lot. You never go over those games right there. So those are my top 5 favorite games. Moving on to top 5 favorite NFL players and NBA players. We start in NFL. Joe Polamalu, Big Ben, Antonio Brown, TJ Watt, and Minka Fitzpatrick. Enough said. They're all Steelers. Cause I'm a Steeler fan. You know, they're all Steelers. Polamalu did everything. Probably top 3 safety in my opinion. You know, him, Ed Reed, Ronnie Lott, top 3 safeties. Big Ben, one of the most. He might not be the best. He might not go down as a top 5 quarterback. But I say Big Ben top 15. Top 15. And he top 15, he may be number like 12. You never know. I think Big Ben like that. 2 Super Bowl rings. Not 2 people can say that. Over 60,000 passing yards, 400 plus touchdown passes, and his ability just to be tough. The toughness he had was just amazing. Antonio Brown, he might have betrayed my Steelers, but you can't just write off what he did. He was a beast. Turner Brown, 6 consecutive 100+ yard, 100 catches season. 6 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He was just a beast. Could not be stopped. Could not be guarded. He was just dominant. I felt that one year when he didn't get hurt against the Patriots, we had the calf injury, he probably had 2,000 receiving yards. He was on pace for that. He had like 1,600. He was on pace for that. He had 2 more games left. He played the Texans and he hit the Browns the last week. He would have definitely got that 2,000 for sure. And he finished that Patriots game too. He definitely had 2,000. He was going crazy that year. That's the game. I think that's the year he caught the one of the helmet. He kissed everything. He was going crazy. The one of the Green Bay, he caught the toe drag and stuff like that on the sideline. He was going crazy. TJ Watt and Minka, I get some new throws in there, you know. TJ Watt is a beast. James Harrison, one of my favorite ones too, but James Harrison, he played like, 16 years with us, 15, 16 years with us. And TJ Watt has only been playing for like 4 or 5 years with us. And he has more than half of the sacks that James Harrison has. And James Harrison is our leading sacker. So TJ Watt, in a couple more years, might even pass that. He might even have almost, he may even get almost double it. You never know what can happen. And Minka Fitzpatrick is my last one because Minka Fitzpatrick is just a beast. Like him getting traded from the Dolphins to us, people thought he was gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be the same like that because the Dolphins were playing him at corner. We put him at safety, and Minka took over and his first game he had a 4th fumble and he had an interception. He had the following week pick 6 with the Colts and stuff, and he was just going crazy. He went crazy that whole time. Against the Dolphins, his former team, he caught 2 picks on them. He was like Minka Fitzpatrick, like was the beast, and now with his him and TJ, man, they just dangerous. It's a dangerous duo. You know, like that. Honorable mentions, of course, Tom Brady. I don't know if everybody loves Tom Brady, but you gotta respect the greatness of the GOAT. Tom Brady just go out there and beat the odds every time. He's not a super athletic person. He's an athlete, but he's not super athletic. He's not the strongest out there, the fastest, and none like that. Definitely not the fastest. But he has one thing. That mentality. To never give up. The IQ to make the passes and do everything. So I love Tom Brady for that. Moving on to my top 5 NBA players. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Shaq, Kobe, and Chris Bosh. They have 3 Heat players on there. No, LeBron don't play for the Heat no more, of course, and Bosh played for the Heat, but he retired, stuff like that, and Wade, stuff like that, but people play for the Heat. Oh, and Shaq played for the Heat too, of course. I love Dwayne Wade because of his, Dwayne Wade got me to basketball, that's why. Dwayne Wade got me to basketball. Like, I played, like, when I was younger, my uncle bought me NBA Live 06. I still have it in my room. NBA Live 06 with Wade on the, let me go get it actually for you guys. NBA Live 06 right here on PlayStation 2. This game, I think you probably know how to do the sports game. Come out, 05. But this game right here got me into basketball and it got me into the Miami Heat and Dwayne Wade. He was just so versatile, so fast, and the stuff he did in the game, he did in real life. Running down the court, downhill, going crazy, slamming on people. He can score anywhere on the court. People say, oh, he can't shoot 3 that good. He went crazy. And then that playoff run, when you see that playoff, we just went crazy, dropping 34 in the finals and stuff like that. He just went crazy. And that's what I love with Dwayne Wade. LeBron James, enough said, it's LeBron James. He's been to the finals 10 times. Won 4 championships, 4 MVPs. He's been selected to the All-Star 17 times. He's been an All-NBA player like, 15, 16 times? And he has just been dominant his whole career, really. Like, people say that he have a lot of losses, like he's 4-6 in the finals. I'd rather, like, he played for, it might be the 17th year now. All right, I think 17 or 18 year. I'd rather be in title contention most of my career than could be at home critiquing someone else playing in the finals. I'd rather be in the finals losing. Of course I lost, but you was critiquing my work while I was in the finals. Like that. So I'd rather be where LeBron was at. So, like, people saying all that stuff, I can just go and kick rocks. But LeBron, my second favorite player, Shaq is third favorite. Just dominant, destroyed the rim, and just did everything. He basically was unstoppable. Like, you don't everything going in for the game plan. You're like, oh, we're gonna put them on him, and Shaq, he gonna get his 30. We just can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. And he played that bullet ball, that crazy, it's like almost like a football player playing basketball, really. They play like really aggressive and dangerous. Shaq was just running people over and dunking on people, slamming on people. He's just too big. He's just too big. Shoulders and everything. He's just too big. And I didn't see Shaq in his full career, but I seen him on his later years with the Heat. You know, he made the All-Star with the Phoenix Suns and stuff like that. I seen him later years. He was dominant a little bit there, but he was in the same. But I went back and watched that old stuff. I was like, God dang, this man on the Magic, he was just going crazy. He was just killing everybody. And he got to the Lakers, the early stage, even before Kobe. Kobe was like starting on the Lakers like that. He was going crazy. Shaq was dominant, super dominant. And that's like one of my favorite players. And then Kobe, my fourth favorite, is Kobe Bryant. You know, rest in peace to the Black Mamba. Kobe Bryant he was that guy that was willing to take all the pressure and take those shots at the end of the game. People might say, oh, he missed a lot of game-winning shots. He missed a lot of shots, but he was that guy that stood up and did not back down and make those game-winning shots and make those plays. And he was just so dominant. And his energy he gave his teammates a boost too. Cause like some players you play with, you might look at them like they good players, but when they play with Kobe, they average, but when they play with Kobe, they like become good and great. Like that, you see like those players how they like improve their standard, like they improve their level of standard, their level of competitiveness, because this man right here is just like a different breed and stuff like that. And then last but not least, I said my fifth favorite player was Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh did everything for Miami. He sacrificed the stuff in Raptors. He was scoring like 24 a game, like something like that. He sacrificed that, came to Miami, and he was down to like a 16, 17, less shot attempts, but he made it work. And that rebound, I would never stop loving Chris Bosh, because that rebound he caught, he threw Ray Allen, that was crazy. Crazy good rebound. I don't know why he took Tim Duncan out the game, that right there, but I ain't mad at them for doing it. Bosh got that rebound through Ray Allen, still one of the best plays in Miami history. That saved our season, and yeah, gave us our third ring. But those are my top five favorite players right there. And last but not least, we have my top 5 favorite wrestlers. We have Edge. He's the ultimate opportunist. Edge he said he started wrestling to help his mom out and stuff like that. And he said after that he realized he can take it beyond that. So like he helped his family and stuff like that. He did that stuff first, and he said he can take it beyond. And he basically got himself into something amazing, because he could have just been like a tag team guy and how they fell off a little bit like that. But no shade to Christian, nothing like that. He could have been like Christian still had a great career, Hall of Fame career. But like Edge could have been like Christian, maybe like look at Christian a little bit, even won a world title like once or twice. But Edge just like his charisma that he brought to the ring, and like the attitude, the swag he brought, and like it was something different you never seen before, and it was awesome. Like the rated R stuff, you never seen that before, like none of that stuff. So Edge was amazing. My second favorite wrestler is Daniel Bryan, the underdog mentality to rise against the odds. You know that story he did, the Authority. That Authority stuff was like cool, because like it kind of like was damn right for real. He got fired from NXT. Like he said twice before, and you know like, people doubted him a lot because he was big enough, and they thought he had the right stuff because he came from the indie. You know, the people that disrespect the indie wrestlers sometimes, like not everybody can just start in a major promotion, you know. But people just like they thought he was that's good because he was just Ring of Honor at first. But Daniel Bryan is one of the best, and he's a Hall of Fame wrestler as well. You know, one day he'd be in the Hall of Fame for sure, because Daniel Bryan did everything. He main evented WrestleMania. He put on great matches, amazing matches in his career, and he has won every title in a major promotion. In WWE, he has won every title there. Daniel Bryan is a beast. Moving on next is R-Truth. R-Truth was the first African American to win the NWA World Title, a title that's the most prestigious title in professional wrestling. R-Truth has found R-Truth's like almost 50 years old. He has found he might be 50 now. He's found a way to stay relevant for over like 20 plus years in wrestling. He always revamped himself to something different. He started off with Road Dogg and stuff. From Gordon, he with the stuff in TNA and all that stuff. He came to WWE. I wish he would have won that match against John Cena in Capital Punishment for the day title. That'd been cool. But he has found a way to stay relevant every time. Like he always finds something different, revamp himself, make himself stay relevant. What I love about R-Truth. And my last two was Kenny Omega and John Cena. Those historical guys. Kenny Omega is a historian in wrestling. He kind of switched the game. Like, he showed that you a different path. Like, you ain't got to go down the path to be WWE. Like, WWE a bust, really. He showed the path. Like, I ain't got to go. I ain't have to go there. I went somewhere else. I went through different paths. Got the New Japan, with the DT, New Japan. Now, in AEW, promotion in the United States. And it was homegrown, built like that. And we're getting bigger and bigger. You know, Kenny Omega is just, he's just that guy who seized the moment and never gave up. John Cena? It's John Cena. I ain't gotta say too much about John Cena. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And that's all we got on the list today. And that's all we got for today's topics. The video might be lengthy, but you guys probably stayed engaged, hopefully. And if you guys are still here, you can go like this video, subscribe. You can go to the Genesis channel be in the description. You can subscribe to that. Subscribe to Marcus B. Butler's channel. Subscribe, like the video. You got some good gaming videos over there. The Naruto Storm one. You got the Mastro video where he's fighting against the Hope. Hope was going crazy. Go subscribe to some of that and like some of that. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Arsenal Live is out.